Well, I'm in it pretty deep now. Still trying to figure out transmission issues on this 96 CK2500. And it has the 4L80E transmission. So this is the one that I just took out of it. Supposedly it had been rebuilt, and it has some nomenclature on here that kind of leads me to believe it was. Also, the torque converter looked pretty new. But when I opened it up, it had some shavings in it, and the problem was it didn't have reverse. It kind of barely had reverse, and didn't have third or fourth gear, and eventually it just always wanted to go into limp mode. So I've been looking for another 96, and I have not been able to find one. But there was, since they ran this transmission for quite a while, I think up to like 2008, there was more of the newer ones that were available. But I've just been doing a lot of research to see if they'll be compatible with the older style system. And I think I got it figured out. I hope so. So some of the differences I'll show you are on the 96, they had the transmission lines were right here, cooler lines, right there, right up close to each other. And on this one, which would be, I don't know the exact year, but it's probably a 2004 newer, judging by the wiring harness I had on it. They have the ports separated a little bit more. So no big deal. I have them converted to a rubber hose, so I just run a little bit longer hose. Should be all right. Other issues or other differences. This module here, which I think tells the truck what gear it's in, it's different, but you can reuse the old one. These bolts line right up with the old one, so I can put that on over this shaft here, and it should work fine. Also, the wire harness that goes internal was different. So here's the one that you had, and here's the one that was in the 96. So I switched it over, and it connected to all the shift solenoids except one. This guy. It was different, so I reused my other one. Other than that, all these connectors plugged right in. No issues, except for there was just one that was different. I think it was this guy. So I had to switch that solenoid out. The rest of them I was able to use. So that's good there. I checked that the torque converter is the same bolt pattern. This is going into against a 5.7. And I've got everything kind of prepped and ready to go back in. So I think also the case on the 96 doesn't have a hole here at the top, whereas this newer bell housing does. But they said, people were saying on forums, you just don't use it. You can omit it, so just have, bolts everywhere else. One of the issues I did found out about 96 is there was a service bulletin that had to do with the control module up here. You have to repin some connectors, and that helps keep the line pressure up higher. So I found out that I looked at this serial number, and this one was in the range where it needed to have the update, the service bulletin work done, and it hadn't been done. So I took care of that. There's other videos on YouTube you can watch to show how to do that. Just repinning some connectors. You need there's a guy that sells the kit online for like 10 bucks, and it's pretty easy to do. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting this back in and hooking things up, and I'll let you know how it turns out. I'm crossing my fingers. This one is a used transmission. I bought it locally. Somebody told me that it had 98,000 miles on it, so I'm crossing my fingers I'm not wasting my time. and that it's a good transmission. I had the pan off when I looked at everything. It made it look like it could use a fluid change, but I mean, really, we won't know. Hopefully the person was not dishonest, but we'll find out. I've had good luck in the past buying used transmissions. So, all right, well, stay tuned and we'll hopefully get this thing running and shifting like it's supposed to. Thank you.